What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
Burn it up for so. JBRISKO, not know when we so. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What it do? It's your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, y'all. I have run across this story time on TikTok, and the girl was talking something about how her friend was doing something with one of her family members or something like that. And I scrolled straight past it. I ain't even gonna hold. You know what I'm saying? The other day, my wife was like, I sent you something to your DM. I said, what is it? Said, a girl caught her best friend sleeping with her 70-year-old daddy, but the friend is a stud. I said, yeah, I got to check that out. I opened it up, and lo and behold, it was a video I scrolled past and didn't really have too much interest in initially. But as I got some little detail, I said, you know what? I got to bring this to King's Corner. I got to let the QC crew listen to this, dissect this, and I want to know how y'all feel about it. All right. So look, I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you fuck with me like I fuck with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go.
Put a finger down challenge. Put a finger down if you caught your 70-year-old dad and your 27-year-old gay best friend of 14 years fucking.
My hand's still up.
Story time on how I found my 70-year-old father and my 27-year-old best friend of 14 years. Now, she's a girl, by the way. She's a girl. It's not a guy. Okay, we got a few side notes that we can use in our hand in the notebook in the future and in the long run of this story. Okay, She's my best friend for 14 years. She's a stud. She's a stud. Okay. She's been around my family, my whole family. My family thinks I'm gay because I'm always with her. I'm with her literally every day that I'm not at work, right? Okay.
Hold on, y'all, because the voice is not matching and I can't get with it. Tried to fix it, it ain't no fixing. It's just what it is. So we gonna have to bear with it.
With her literally every day that I'm not at work, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I stay with my parents.
Okay.
It's not unnormal to see her at my house, you know, because we together. She know my family, I know hers. Right. Okay.
And y'all together so much. Y'all so much of best friends. Y'all together so much that your family believes that y'all doing something. That she got you twisted. You got a little sugar in your tank. So y'all best friends for real, for real.
Like I said, this is stuff that we can use at the end yeah. My mother's handicapped. It happened at home in the house while my mama was there. Yeah. So this happened last Monday, July 28th. Never forget the date. Okay. So I was supposed to do a double. I was supposed to do 16 hours. I was supposed to do 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Just so happened I got off at 7 o'clock. Now, I didn't tell nobody I got off at 7 o'clock, but I did call my mama and ask her what she ate and everything like that. And she said she hadn't ate nothing. And I know my daddy got off at 5 o'clock. Now, my best friend had been taking my daddy to and from work all week because he needed a ride and he didn't want to pay Uber or Lyft when he could have been paying my best friend because she was out of work. You know, she needed the money. Nothing. Okay. I didn't see nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So, I go get my mama something to eat. Now, my daddy called me at 7 o'clock, right at 7 o'clock. I didn't answer because I was doing something at work. I didn't leave work until like 7:30-ish. So, I go get my mama something to eat, and I make it home. Now, I do see my best friend's car in the driveway, which is not alarming because because it's normal to see her at my house. Now, normally she is parked in the driveway in her car. Now my best friend does have 5% tint all the way around her car like I do, and you can't really see inside the car unless you walk up on the car. So I genuinely don't know if she's in the car or not. So I pull up. Side note, I got a charger. I ain't got no mufflers. My car is loud. So you hear my car whenever I pull up anywhere. You're going to hear my car. And I also have loud music. So I pull up
Okay.
I park, and I park dead in front of the door. So I get out. The door is open. The wood door is open. The screen door is closed and locked. We do have a dog, and the dog is standing at attention at the door. So he, you know when a dog sees something.
Right.
So I walk in the door, and I look to the left, and there they are. My daddy giving my best friend head.
You seen that through a
So
screen.
I'm baffled. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, if y'all know me, I'm real calm. I'm the calmest person you'll ever meet. So I'm calm. Like, what are y'all doing? And she like, oh, there goes Tamaya. Bitch, did you want me to see this shit? So I keep walking because I do have my mama food in my hand. My mama ain't ate all day. It's 8 o'clock at night. So I take my mama her food in her room. Like I said, my mama is handicapped. So they got the door closed. So I take up her food. My mama is trying to talk to me, like, how's your day, and things like that. And I can't talk right now because I'm still baffled. My hands is shaking. I'm confused. So I give her food. She's trying to talk, and I literally cannot talk to my mama. So I give her food. I walk back out. Now there was a whole probably not even 30-second interaction. So I walk back to the living room. My best friend is gone. And my daddy is in there standing bright-eyed bushy tail because he's scared as shit because I saw them. So I asked my daddy, I'm like, Daddy, what were y'all doing?
So she was supposed to work longer than she typically works. She gets off of work early, go get her mama something to eat, come home, and right at the door, she see her daddy on all fours. Y'all just in the living room. The best friend is the same age as your daughter. I never understood that. Can somebody who understands it drop in the comments, what do people get out of dating someone the same age as their child? That is disgusting. I don't give a fuck how you put it. I don't give a fuck what to flirt, to smile, to giggle, to kiki. That is like the most disgusting thing. I ain't gonna say the most, but it's one of them. One of the most disgusting things you can do is mess with someone, in my opinion, the same age as your child. Now I get it. Age gaps, those type of relationships happen. Cool. And I guess I just look at it like it's almost like doing something to your child. They're the same exact age as your child. Like, how and why do people do that? Can somebody drop in the comments something to help me understand why people do that or what make it okay? I mean, I guess if everybody grown and they are beyond the age of like 18, 19, so I guess that makes it just a tad bit okay. If they was fresh out of high school type, but like, they grown. Looking at her, she looked like she mid-20s, almost 30, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's just my guess. And I don't know what the best friend look like. That's just my guess. She don't give me fresh out of high school vibes. So I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, and daddy messing with the best friend on the couch. And the best friend says, oh, there goes, did she say her name is Kayla? There go Kayla. So she ain't jump up with urgency at that point. But when you walk past them and take your mama her food, she's gone by the time you get back. It didn't seem like she cared to hop up and try to make the situation look better. However, by the time you dropped that food off and came back through the living room, this ain't no mansion we talking about. I'm sure this ain't no mansion. You gone. And then on top of that, what type of man? You 70. You up there, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You up there. Your time is coming. Your wife is disabled in the bedroom. What? Your disabled wife is in the bedroom, bro. And you on all fours with your daughter's best friend.
He like nothing. Now, if you know me, my daddy is my everything. I'm a daddy's girl. Like, I've been for life. My daddy has been in my life all my life. I'm a daddy's girl. My daddy can do no wrong in my eyes. What I thought. So I asked him again. I'm like, Daddy, I'm finna pop you on your shit. What were y'all doing? He hit me with the nothing again. I walk outside because I'm a respectful child. I would never, I never thought I would disrespect my daddy. So I walk outside to control myself. So I walk outside. I get in my car, My best friend is long gone down the fucking street. She's long gone. So I get on the phone with my brother. I instantly call my brother because my brother is my safe space. My brother is 500 miles away from me, but my brother is my safe space when I'm mad. So I call him, let him know what's going on. I'm like, I'm finna go beat this bitch because you just don't do no shit like that. So I go back in the house. Mind you, my mama don't know nothing that's going on. My mama don't know nothing. I didn't tell my mama nothing when I walked out.
Bless her
So
heart.
I walk back in. My dad is still sitting on the couch, baffled as fuck. So I go in my mama room. I walk past him because we ain't got shit to talk about right now. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So I go in my mama room. I'm like, I'm finna go beat Tamara ass. She like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm finna go beat Tamara ass. And I walk back out. As I'm walking out, she like, Tamaya, be careful. So I go back outside. I call
What I'm
her.
talking about,
I call
Kayla?
Tamara.
Her name Tamaya. What I'm talking about, Kayla here? Tamaya. All right, there we go. We good.
I'm like, she don't answer. So I text her. I'm like, Tamara, answer the fucking phone because be fucking for real. So she don't answer. I think my cousin. I'm like, T-Money, I'm finna go. If I go to jail tonight, it's because I'm finna beat Tamara ass. She like, what's going on? I tell her whole situation. My best friend called. So I hang up on her. I call. I missed the call. She hung. She let it ring for only a few times, and then she hung up. So I instantly called back. She answered. So I'm like, Tamara, what were y'all doing? We was chilling. I said, bitch, where the fuck you at? Because I'm finna come beat your ass. Now, at this time, we're screaming back and forth. She like, you ain't gonna understand my side of the story. He came on to me. So I'm screaming. We both screaming at the phone. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he came on to you? If you ever felt uncomfortable, you could have fucking left. The door was right there. Any other time that we into it, you leave, right? So I'm like, Tamara, wherever you at, I'm finna come beat your motherfucking ass because you don't do no shit like that. So we got each other location. So it's, I see where you going. She's going toward her house. So I pull off because I'm finna go beat this bitch ass. So I call my cousin back and I'm like, yeah, I finished telling her the story, and she like, you got her location? I'm like, yeah, I got her location. I see where she at. I see where she going. I'm on my way. So of course I'm so upset because what the fuck is going on? Like, tell me what the fuck is going on. So I'm not thinking of it. I done missed my turn and everything. I'm just driving. So I realized that I'm just driving, and I'm like, damn, I missed my turn because I'm so upset. So I get back en route to her house. My best friend like, you still see her location? I'm like, yeah. She called her
Before we
location
get
up.
to the second part, I just want to say I completely understand what her name Tamaya and her frustration with her best friend and wanting to just go off on her best friend, fight her best friend, whatever. But she has to hold her father accountable too, because he the one that was on all fours. And even if it was a situation where he came on to her and she just let him do whatever he did, it is just as well his fault as it is the best friend's. Period. He's the one with the wife. He's the one doing something with your best friend. Yes, your best friend is an adult. She could have got up and left if she felt uncomfortable. But if it was really a situation where she felt scared to leave, she felt like, her life would be threatened or her family's life would be threatened. So she allowed him to do whatever it was he wanted to do in hopes that she could just make it out safe. The moment your best friend walked in that house and said, what are y'all doing? That was your time to expose it all. Why dip out? It's giving you gave consent. Why when she leave, you leave? So I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt and say maybe she was a little scared. Maybe he had threatened her with something. Who knows? This man probably have a pew. All of that. Probably said, lay down. Men can get like that sometimes. This didn't have to really be a 50-50 situation. She could have felt scared or threatened. I mean, a dude 70, I don't know if he's a scary 70, a fragile 70. I don't know. The 70-year-olds I've seen very fragile. Unless you got a pew, baby, I'm not scared of you. Okay. But if that was the case, the moment your best friend walk in the house, you could be like, oh, thank God you here. I was scared. Instead, you leave. Then you arguing on the phone. Come on now. Be for real. I hope the voice matches up now on this next one.
Okay, this part two, the final part. So she cut her location off. Of course, now I can't see her location, but I know what area she's going to. So I'm sitting on the phone with my cousin, and I finished telling her the story. So my brother called me. I'm like, okay, I'll call you back. So my brother called me. He said he didn't call her, he didn't FaceTime her, he didn't curse her out, and she like that. So I'm like, did you see where she was at? He was like, she had a gas station. They got green. So I know my best friend. My best friend goes to the same gas station, her favorite gas station by her house. So I know exactly where she at. So I get up on my brother. I call her sister.
I'm favorite like, gas station.
Keisha, I finna go beat Tamara's ass because so and so. I told her the story. She was like, I don't blame you. So what? Don't know what the fuck that was, but yeah. So now I'm on the way to the green gas station because I know exactly where she at now. So yeah, I pull up into the green gas station. She's sitting there at the pump. So I pull up with her. She rolled her window down. She like, is this how we gonna end our friendship? Bitch, this friendship is over. Cause what the fuck you mean you fucking on my daddy? My daddy. So she like, oh, you gonna take his side? I said, bitch, ain't no motherfucking side to take. What do you mean? Take his side? Ain't no side to take. So I'm like, Tamara, let's go. Let's go somewhere where ain't no people at because we yelling at each other. And I don't like attention. I'm never the type to seek attention. I said, let's go somewhere where can't nobody call the police, can't nobody record. I ain't with all that shit. So she like, okay, now mind you, my best friend is drunk as shit. I realize that she's drunk as shit, which doesn't help at all. So we pull off. I'm following her because I'm finna follow you. Yeah. Excuse me. So I'm following her. We go to this park across the street from her apartments. Now her and her sister stay in the same apartments. Just to sign up. So we go to the park and I get out. I park my car right beside hers. I get out. Now there's people at the park too, which I didn't expect because it's dark. What the fuck are y'all doing at the park? So I do genuinely want to fight this girl. I don't end up fighting her. We yelling at each other trying to get, she trying to get her point across. She was like, he came on to me and he made me feel uncomfortable. I said, why you ain't leave, Tamara? Of course I'm not this calm, but I'm like, why you ain't leave? I was feeling uncomfortable. The door was right there. Then she goes to say, now my best friend does have social anxiety. Okay, she has it to the max, right? Which makes no fucking sense of her saying this. So she like, oh, I got social anxiety. I'm like, Tamara, what the fuck did that have to do with anything? Now, I do genuinely want to hear her, but I have too much to lose. If you know me, I got a lot to lose. I got a job. I got a lot to lose. She has literally nothing to lose. Literally nothing. I would tell her business, but I'm not that type, right? She got literally nothing to lose. So if I fight this girl, somebody call the police, we both going to jail. She ain't got shit to lose. I got a job. I got a job to go to. I got people to manage, right? So I leave from her house. This is basically the end of the story, almost the end of the story. So I leave from her house. I go talk to her sister because we're literally right across the street from her apartment. So I go talk to her sister. I've been to her sister for a minute. I'm like, yeah, this friendship is over. We'll never, it's no rekindling this. Now we can be cool, me and you, Keisha. Like, it's no hard feelings towards you because you've done nothing to me. So I leave from with her sister. I go back home. My daddy is still in the fucking living room. I ain't told my mama nothing. So my brother is on the phone. My daddy going off.
Thank you. Somebody holding him accountable.
So I go back in the house. My daddy, he just look at me, walk past because I don't want to talk to you right now because I know what the fuck I talk. So I go back in my mama room. My mama like, what's going on? So I just sit at the end of her bed. Now at this time, my feelings are starting to show. Now, if you know me, I do not show emotion. I'm always happy. I'm always this jolly person. I'm always the one that's laughing about shit. So my emotions start to sit in because it's like my daddy, fucking on my best friend, two of the people that means dear life to me. Like, these people mean so much to me. And y'all fucking. Now, I sit at the end of my mama's bed and I just sit with my back towards her and I start to cry. Like, I don't want her to see my tears fall because she still don't know what the fuck is going on.
So are you going to
So,
tell her? Because otherwise you can cry in your
yeah.
room.
So she like, Tamaya, please tell me what's going on. Please tell me what's going on. And I'm constantly shaking my head because I don't want to be the one to tell my mama that I just saw my daddy and my fucking best friend, the girl that she treats like a daughter, fucking. So somehow, some way, like I said, my daddy is still on the phone with my brother. He been on the phone with my brother for like 30 minutes. My dad and my brother been cursing him out, talking shit to him for a whole 30 minutes, the whole time while I was gone. So my brother somehow, like I said, he's 500 miles away, convinced my daddy to come tell my mama what the fuck was going on. So my daddy come in the room. He was like, yeah, I fucked up. She gave me head. That's not what the fuck I saw when I walked in. It was the other way around. Now, like I said, my best friend has been my best friend for 14 years. I know my...
Has there been another occasion? Because if he gonna go in and just say she was doing something to me, when clearly your daughter walked in on you doing something to her, are you Delulu? You got dementia? Or are you talking about another situation? Another time? That's news to me.
my best friend. I know when she's sexually active too. Like we best friends. Me knowing my best friend's not finna get nobody head, a nigga head, first of all. Okay? If she is fucking with a nigga, she not gonna give him head on the first time they doing it.
How you
She
know
not
that?
gonna give him head the first time they doing it. So if she gave you head,
Sad to say, people be thinking they know people like this. And you don't. You don't know everything about a person. I don't care how long y'all been together, how long y'all known each other, how many secrets, whatever. Because if that's the case, you would have known that her and your daddy was messing around. You don't know what that girl do. Just because she a stud. Damn, is she a stud? Is she even a lesbian? Just because she's masculine presenting, right? And allegedly she's a lesbian, right? I don't even know how else to put it. But allegedly she's a lesbian and she's masculine presenting doesn't mean that she ain't putting nothing in her mouth on the first time, second time, or really she shouldn't be putting it in her mouth at all if she's a lesbian. So you don't know what she doing the first time they do something or the second time. You don't know her like you thought because she was doing your daddy and you ain't even know that. Be for real, bruh.
you done gave her head. This is not the first time. Okay, so my dad to tell my mama that.
Unless this best friend don't mess with dudes on the low, or she might mess with dudes on the low to other people, but if she come home and tell her best friend like, oh, I just messed with a dude, then maybe if she's transparent with you on that level of like, I mess with dudes still, or I'm actually bisexual, I'm just mass presenting, or whatever the case may be, then maybe you may have something on her to say she don't do that the first time. But in my head, I'm thinking this is probably her first time even messing with, or not her first time messing with a dude. I'm thinking this is her first time getting caught messing with a guy. But you know what? Now that I think about it, this is probably her shindig. She's probably not a lesbian. She's probably just masculine presenting.
I think, like I said, my mama handicapped. She got everything she need right beside the bed. My mama hit my daddy upside the head, across the head with the mop. Now my daddy is drunk too. Okay, my daddy is drunk as shit. He walked back out. So, my mama started crying, of course, because her feelings are hurt. Like two people that she thought that she could trust. So my daddy finally come back. I'm still sitting there with my mama because I'm still baffled. I'm still hurt because this shit hurt. Like this shit hurt. So my daddy come back in and he comes back in like everything is normal. So he sit on the side of the bed with my mama at, and I start going off. My daddy was everything in the book. I've never been that disrespectful to my father at all. My daddy was literally everything under the sun. Because you hurt me. You hurt your youngest daughter.
I'm glad you gave him that energy.
Your youngest
because he
child.
deserved it.
You done hurt her. You done betrayed her. You done did everything under the sun that you're not supposed to do as a father. A 70-year-old father to your daughter. So yeah, that's basically the end of the story. My dad, he's trying to talk to me. We literally have nothing to talk about. He asked me the other day when I was talking to my mama, how long you gonna stay mad at me? The fuck do you mean? How long am I supposed to stay mad at you? We have nothing to talk about. You literally, you done did the worst of the worst. You could have went to go get with a prostitute on the mall. Y'all could have went and got a room. Y'all could have fucked in her car. Y'all decide to fuck in the living room with my mama in the house and her door is closed.
Yeah, so many levels of
Now
disrespect here.
y'all might say, how long this been going on. Now, me being the best friend, okay? Me and my best friends have been best friends for 14 years. I've said it like 50, 11 times. So, people have hard times. My best friend has, been without a place to stay, not one time, not two times, but three times. But the first time she did something. The second time she did something crazy again. But I don't want my best friend, homeless. So, but she can't stay with me. So I asked my parents, hey, can Tamara stay with y'all? They said yeah. So my best friend stayed with my parents from January 2024 to I think like October 2024.
Oh. Okay, so she doesn't even live there. I'm thinking she lived with her parents. She doesn't even live with her parents. She got her own spot. She said her best friend can't live with her. So she asked her parents. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. It's coming to me. Like I can kind of see why they. Hold on. Let me reword that. I can't see why. But it makes a little bit more sense as to them just being out and open in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Versus going in a room because the mom is handicapped in the back room. She doesn't live here. She don't have no business here. Especially at this time. She's supposed to be working a little bit later. So she called her mom and was like, Mama, you got something to eat? Because her mom is handicapped. She looking out for her mama. And she just coming by because she feel like she can. She can. It's her parents' house. Just coming by, popping up, dropping mama off some food. And voila. Okay, it's coming together. See, if we would have had this in the beginning, that would have been great.
I think that's how long they've been fucking. And the fucked up part about it, January of 2025, I moved with my parents. And we've been together almost every day, chilling,
So she
doing what
moved
best
back with her
friends
mama.
do.
Okay, her mama and daddy.
This girl been playing in my face for almost a whole fucking year.
Yep.
This bitch been fucking my daddy for a whole fucking year. Okay, this part. Not y'all running the story time up. But y'all best friend done finally reached out. She done finally reached out after not reaching out since July 28th. It's August 6th. Oh, now since you see I made a TikTok and you see how the world see y'all, now you want to reach out. Let the screenshots roll. Not y'all. Y'all, this second part, it got the sound got removed for whatever reason. I don't know. But I'm honestly tired of this now. God dang. But this is the second part. So she like, bitch, I've been told y'all don't come around him. You didn't. She like, and you fucked up yourself, but okay. How am I fucked up? Girl, I'm the most genuine person you'll ever meet and anybody else. And you know this. You know I give anybody the shirt off my back, the food off my plate before I even eat. Come on. Yeah, now you know this lie. Okay. So she like I said, you want to go viral, let's go viral then. Baby, your video made no sense. None whatsoever. So she's like talking about I didn't reach out, bitch. I literally text you the next day, but you blocked me on which is cool. Cause what do we have to talk about? You want me to baby you, Tamara? What happened? Tamara, why you do that? Daddy, why you do that? Dad, why you? No, ain't nothing to talk about. What are we talking about? You didn't stop him, nor did he stop. Right. I said, oh God, bitch, you lying. Well, why continue to come around then, Tamara? You literally would sit in the same room with this man. If you ever felt uncomfortable, you would you wouldn't have been around him. Cause who goes around people that makes them continuously make them uncomfortable? Oh, okay. You only said he makes you feel uncomfortable after that shit happened on the 28th to try to justify why the fuck y'all was doing what the fuck y'all was doing. That's it. That's the only way the only time you ever said he makes you feel uncomfortable. But you didn't leave. That's the problem. So she like, bitch, I'm my auntie. I told you multiple times how uncomfortable I was, and not even with him, and not even with him, but men. Period. That's what you said. That's what you said. You did. You told me multiple times you're uncomfortable around men because of your past trauma, but you never told me ever in life that you were uncomfortable around my daddy. Never. She like, why the fuck you think I never looked him in his eyes? That has nothing to do with me, baby. That nasty
Well,
nigga. He
if the best friend was uncomfortable around men, period, even though she's been around this man, if they've been best friends for 14 years, she's been around him at least 9 years of that time. If she's uncomfortable around men, period, including him, why did she move into the house? I understand you homeless, but if you are uncomfortable around men, baby, you got to go find you a house full of women. Why would you move in with him and you're uncomfortable? That doesn't make any sense to me. You have a car, you can sleep in your car, you can go find a shelter, you can go move to another state who has a shelter. If your state doesn't have shelters or your city doesn't have shelters, then you have options. When you homeless with no job, you can kind of up and get on the road and go. You know what I'm saying? Signing up for DoorDash and Uber Eats, that's nothing. Get you $200 or $300 gas up and dip. Like, you have options. People act like they have no options out here. There are options. Go find you a better opportunity somewhere else. You're uncomfortable around men, yet you moved in with a man and his wife, but you moved into a house where a man stays. You can't be that uncomfortable, love.
always told me to look people in their eyes. I don't look. I don't pay attention to who making eye contact with other people. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She like, you understand that shit because you don't want to see how fucked up the situation is. The whole situation is fucked up. The whole thing is fucked up because this shit never should have happened. This shit should have never crossed neither one of y'all minds. And he's sick as fuck for thinking that. You're 20 something years. You're 50, almost 50 years younger than him. Why is he even sexually aroused around you? Like, make it make sense. And then you're supposed to be a tomboy. I'm gonna say a tomboy.
Well, that
Since
you can't ask her that or wonder that. That's something you got to take up with your daddy. Why are you attracted to her? Why are you aroused around her? She doesn't necessarily have to do anything to make him aroused. Men be on that. They be on that. Women be on that too. Cause these trends that's going around with these women and their sons, they creating a whole lot of R. Kellys out here. But that's another topic for another day. But why he feeling some type of way? Why is he attracted? That's a question you need to be asking him. Not her. Or not the universe. Or even if you were just speaking in general. That's not a question. That's not a general question. That's something you got to ask your daddy.
bisexual, I'm gonna say a tomboy. Why would he come on and tell a tomboy?
Why not?
Yeah, you still have women parts. You do. But why would he come on to a tomboy?
Why not?
Okay. She like to fuck you.
So that ain't making sense to me. I don't like her theory here. I don't like the question she's asking. Why would he come on to you when you're a tomboy? Why would? I've heard plenty of men say they see beyond clothes. Okay? I don't know what this best friend looks like. Well, her body looks like. I know what her face looks like because I ran across a video. We are going to get into the best friend's reaction / explanation of this. But come on, girl. I was with you, but hold on.
Talking about why I was around. Why did you continue to come around? If you been told me he made you feel uncomfortable.
Now that's a valid question.
She like, motherfucker. You think I never like wait. She said, motherfucker, why you think I never like going in the room? It never came on to me that he came on to you. That never came to my head why you didn't like going in the room. You like you said, you be uncomfortable around men. I'm just thinking it's just a thing that you do. She's like, I prefer the living room or the car, and as your best friend, you knew this shit. Man, fuck on somewhere. You. Okay. She's like, you done really piss me off. Talking about we fuck. I mean, I'm having a hard time saying the recording thing away. She's like, the fuck I look like fucking a 70-year-old. You let a 70-year-old eat you out. What do you mean? Okay. She said, I know who to get dick from. If a bitch really was that disrespectful. Okay. And to think I was gonna send you some edible arrangements to your job for your birthday, baby. You done shot off on my soul. If I was in the wrong, why are you sending me something for my birthday? My birthday is at the end of August. My birthday is August 30th. If I blocked you Why you still try to send me something? Because you know you wrong. You know you did wrong. Why would you consider sending me something? Oh. She like, I didn't want that shit. He kept feeding me alcohol and weed. Okay, Tamara, as many times as you done smoked with my parents, right? You done sat in the room smoking with my parents. You've said a few times, oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want no more. Now you ain't turn down no alcohol. You ain't gonna never turn down no alcohol, which you should, but you ain't gonna never turn down no alcohol. So like he took advantage of me. He might have did, which is sick on his part. Now, I'm not saying that he's not sick. He's absolutely disgusting, right? Disgusting. So like, you know how I get drunk. I mean, you know how I get when I get drunk. I know how you get when you get drunk, but I never expect you to do it with my daddy. Never in a million years would I thought that. That
Oh.
wouldn't have crossed my mind.
So when she get drunk, she go there. She take it there when she drunk. So she's saying, I'm chilling with your daddy, and you know that when I get that alcohol in my system, it is over. Anybody, any man, any woman around me is getting taken down. Is that what it is? Is that what y'all concluding from this? Because that's what I'm getting. But if you sit here drinking with this man who is your best friend's dad, your best friend of 14 years is your best friend's dad. So it's almost like smoking and drinking with your parents. You saying when you get drunk, it don't matter who it is. That's wild. But at the same time, you saying he took advantage of you. Okay.
At all.
I'm just going to say okay.
So like, think I'll do that BS sober? No, I don't think you will do it sober. But if you thought about doing it drunk, that's the fucked up part. Alcohol shouldn't alter your morals, your loyalty, right? Your loyalty was supposed to spend to me. Oh, I wouldn't do my friend like that. Because I wouldn't look at your cousin, your brother, uncle, none of that. Ever. I would never. But you can't say the same. You done tried to talk to my brother and didn't tell me. Oh, my bad. So like, you funny as fucking your daddy hit me up yesterday. That has nothing to do with me. Baby, I ain't got no connection with that man. I don't talk to that man. I don't. That's between you and him. She like, and if I wanted it from the jump, then I would have linked with him yesterday. No, you wouldn't. You didn't know if I was at home yesterday. You don't know. You don't know what time I worked yesterday. She like, fuck you, bro. It's that. I'm like, please don't bother. I'm talking about the edible arrangement because I don't want shit from you. I don't want a conversation from you. We ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't want gifts from you. I don't need nothing from you. She's like, I mean, I said, and you saying men in general, you never specifically said my fucking daddy. You never, ever told me that. You never did. She's like, girl, I did. I literally did. But okay, and I'm going to definitely keep my money to myself after this BS. You posted. It's cool. Enjoy the rest of your day and life. I definitely will. Definitely will. Because life is going to fuck you. That's why life continues to fuck you, because you're not a genuine person. You're not a real friend to anybody. That's why your life is in shambles right now. But we're not going to talk about that because mine can go down tomorrow. I ain't going to wish the worst on you because I can have everything I got right now and nothing tomorrow. But that's the karma. Karma. You know what you did. You know what you did in your past that I'm not going to speak about. That's what it is. Karma.
Lord, she got a lot of skeletons.
Okay, this last part, and I'm gonna stitch her video because she done posted the video right now. So she like, girl, I literally did, but okay, and I'ma definitely keep my money to myself after the BS you posted. It's cool. Enjoy the rest of your day and life. So I'm like, when? Tell me a particular day or days when you told me that you felt uncomfortable. Fuck all the other shit, because we ain't talking about the other shit. So if you told me multiple times, you don't recall, you can't remember a time when I disregarded your feelings on you feeling uncomfortable around my dad. If you told me multiple times, at least you remember one time. What were we doing when you told me this? What were we doing? Were we having a heart-to-heart conversation? Did you slide it in the conversation? Did you, like, if you told me this multiple times, you don't remember one time that you can't remember the ballpark of what we was talking about or what we was doing when you told me this. These multiple times. right? She like, bitch, what? How can I tell you what day? Man, shut the fuck up talking to me. I'm like, cause you know you lying. That's the only reason you can't tell me when you told me this. If you told me this multiple times, you should remember at least one time you told me the details about when the one time you told me this, right? She's like, bitch, who gonna remember that damn day? You know how you sound, right? Oh, now it's one day, but you just said you told me multiple times. Now it's one day. If you only told me one day, then you remember that day that you told me. Give me, let me know what day you told me this. Alright, that's the end of that. Cause now I'm finna go stitch her video. I'm finna go stitch her video. And not to mention, just to recap on the story times. This girl literally just celebrated my daddy's birthday with us July 1st. This girl is she literally just was over our house playing cards with me, my mom, and my daddy. Like, you playing in my face that bad? You literally sitting in me and my mama face. The ones that been helping you. Like, that's what's pissed me off so bad, because let alone you playing in my face. Nigga play in my face. My mama? You
playing my mama face.
And y'all been fucking this whole time?
Yep.
I thought you was gay, bitch. Well, I knew you wouldn't, but I thought you was gay. So since we couldn't hear my duet, well, yeah, it was a duet. So since we couldn't hear my duet, I'm gonna watch it real live so we can, get my reaction.
All right, y'all. So this is a 10-minute clip on TikTok, but the link that my wife sent me, which was on Facebook, actually has the duet. So we can hear a little bit. I listened to a couple seconds, didn't get deep into it, just to see kind of what was going on. But let's see. All right, y'all. So this is the duet stitch. It's on Facebook. So it's not on Instagram. Not on TikTok no more. It's now on Facebook.
So put a finger down. Your best friend of 13, 14 plus years walked in with her daddy and your type shit, right? Alright, cool. So I don't normally do this shit at all. I'm doing this because she did it. So pretty much she walked in on
don't normally do
daddy
it.
giving me head type
It's your
shit.
business.
And as my best friend of 13, 14 years, you supposed to know instantly that I've been told you a long time ago that I've always been uncomfortable around men, period. And I've been told her I was uncomfortable around her daddy type shit. So she literally texted me, was like, name a date, or tell me a date or day that you told me that you was uncomfortable. Bitch, how the fuck can I remember that shit? Well, I was supposed to say last year in August or some shit, November or September. Bitch, how can I specifically remember that shit? Like, retarded as hell. So this shit funny as fuck to me, I ain't gonna lie. But
why?
The
Why
fact
is
that
it
you trying to
funny?
make everybody believe that we was fucking. First of all, I'm 27, this nigga's 70.
What's funny about this man, disabled wife in the back room, and you allowing him to do anything to you in the living room? What's funny about it? What's funny about you sleeping with your best friend of 14 years, daddy, who's 70 years old? What's funny about it?
Pops type shit.
It's weird.
I'm pretty much bisexual at this point. So if I wanted some, I know who to call type shit. Like, bro, ain't no shame in my game. If I want something, I know who to call. But if you think that I'm desperate for some type of you crazy, tell the truth. You called us, like, laying there type shit on the couch. He was giving me head. He wasn't fucking. And again, I was drunk. I was entirely intoxicated. And he knew it. He kept giving me alcohol and weed. That shit was free, so why should I say, nah, I'm finna get it. You know what I'm saying? So but he said,
Damn. So if you want some penis, you know where to go find that, right? You said you ain't desperate for none of that, but you can't go find your own weed and alcohol? Cause he giving it, you gonna take it? I don't get it, bro. I'm so glad that this is only 3 minutes and we halfway through, because I'm disgusted. You're gonna use the excuse that because he's giving you weed and alcohol, you gonna go and lay up with him. And his disabled wife is in the back room, bro.
took advantage of me type shit. And as a best friend, you supposed to pull me to the side like, bitch, are you okay? You good? Like, what happened? You want to go straight to social media. And many times that we fell out, we never took our problems to social media.
You ain't never fucked my
Which is
daddy.
crazy. Now,
You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her to ask you, is you all right? You want her You took the weed, you took the alcohol that he offered you, you took the head that he gave. You left before she even came back out of the room. Don't look like there was anything forceful going on at all. Don't look like he had you pinned down and tied up in no room or in no basement. And you want her to ask you, are you okay?
How do you want to take this shit to social media? And she tried to make it seem as if I never hit her up after they happened. I want to hit her up just now because she might TikTok. No, bitch, I text her the next day type shit. Literally. But you blocked me from every account and my phone. So you didn't get my apology. What the fuck I apologize for when he took advantage of me?
Why you apologize?
Yeah, what are you apologizing for?
So it's cool. And it's crazy because that same night, he called me, begging me to come over. And literally just yesterday, this nigga called me. Asking me, can we finish what we started? No, nigga, you started this shit. This shit never was supposed to happen.
Well, why did you get up?
But it's cool though, man. One thing I learned in life is that motherfuckers gonna always believe bad shit before they believe the truth.
What's the truth, baby?
Hey, that shit funny. She posted TikTok like we were celebrating his birthday type shit. Somebody said they were doing more than celebrating. That shit funny as hell to me because you don't even know the story. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers instantly believe bad shit. We were doing more than celebrating. Y'all funny as fuck. They were like, yeah, they probably been going on. This shit probably been going on. Nah, this shit just happened. Ain't shit been going on, bro. I'm glad I got a sense of humor. This shit funny as fuck to me, but I had to say that. And I think I was gonna send her edible arrangements for her.
No, ma'am. I'm glad that she cut this friend off, and I'm glad she cut her daddy off because neither one of them is good for her. They are both disgusting on two different levels, but the levels are still high. They are both fucking disgusting for that. Ugh, y'all, that's it. That's enough. That's enough of that one. It started off like what? Like, oh, this is tea, but now I'm just disgusted. It's just nasty. I can't do it. I don't want to think about it no more. We could talk about it for a little bit in the comments. Leave your comment of what you think down below in the comment section. Look, don't forget to shop at 1130 The Brand. As always, the website is here with the 10% disc code. Click the link in the comment section if you want to go straight to the website. Look, if you want to see more videos from me, I can't even do the outro. If you like videos from me and you want to see more is to come. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because right now, King Day is out. Peace. The motherfucking building.
Run it up, was up. JBRISKO, not know when was up. Run that shit, we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera.